Place a bay leaf inside a lemon. Before I explain why this works, let me show you another trick. If your shoes have an unpleasant odor due to sweat or extended use, bay leaves can be a simple and quick fix. Just place 3 bay leaves in each shoe overnight. Their strong aroma neutralizes bad smells. Now, let's get back to the trick I mentioned at the beginning. Take a fairly large lemon and cut it in half. Depending on the size of the lemon, place 4 or 5 bay leaves inside. This combination not only refreshes your home, but also effectively repels mosquitoes and other insects. The scent of bay leaves and lemon is unpleasant to them. Leave the lemon with the bay leaves in areas where you spend the most time. It's also useful to place this by windows to help prevent insects from coming inside. Add oil to your coffee. Once you learn this trick, you won't waste money unnecessarily. Give it a try, and the annoying problem will disappear. Prepare a container and pour about 250 milliliters of water into it. Add 2 tablespoons of ground coffee to the water. Instead of fresh coffee, you can also use coffee grounds. The effect will be the same. Stir well to mix the coffee with water. Get a jar that can hold the entire mixture. My friends taught me this. I saw it for the first time at their place, so now I'm showing it to you. It's a great method. Take some oil and pour it into the jar. Just regular cooking oil you have at home. It doesn't have to be fresh. You can also use oil left over from frying fries. Now, prepare a cap or lid. It's important that it's aluminum, not plastic. It can be any cap from a drink in a glass bottle. Make a small hole in it. Take out the wick from an old candle. If you have a ready-made wick at home, you can use that. They are sometimes available in stores. A small piece will suffice. Thread it through the cap. The longer part must be under the cap. Place the cap on the oil in the jar. Light the wick, and the problem will disappear. Wondering what problem? It's about mosquitoes. This is a way to deter these insects. You can place such a candle on your patio and not worry about bites. It's simple to make, and you definitely have the ingredients at home. Remember this trick when mosquitoes try to spoil your evening on the balcony or patio. You'll never see flies and mosquitoes in your house again. If you're interested in ways to repel mosquitoes, I'll show you a simple method. You'll learn how to make your own mosquito spray. It doesn't contain any chemicals, but it has everything flies and mosquitoes hate. Just spray it on door and window frames, and no insect will come near them. Prepare a container. Pour in a cup of water. Add a tablespoon of ground cinnamon. Cinnamon has properties that repel these insects. It also works very effectively on ants and gnats. Mix everything well. Cinnamon repels unwanted insects with its smell. Pour the mixture into a spray bottle using a funnel. To prevent the sprayer from clogging, strain the mixture through cheesecloth or a coffee filter. This is one of the easiest and most effective sprays for mosquitoes and flies. Mosquitoes and flies hate this scent. Just spray the frame of your front and balcony doors. Also, spray the window frames. Additionally, you can spray it on your plants. It won't harm them. On the contrary, cinnamon has many benefits for plants. It protects them from diseases, stimulates their growth, and regulates soil pH. If you spray your trash can, no flies will hover over the waste. This one spice will provide you with the best and most original spray to repel flies and mosquitoes. Mosquitoes disappear from the first minute you place this on your terrace or balcony. Prepare a plate or a saucer. Take some baking soda. Sprinkle a layer of soda on the plate with a teaspoon. A thin layer of about 3 teaspoons is enough. It doesn't need to be too much. Now take some ground coffee. Sprinkle it over the soda. It's best if it covers the soda. 5 teaspoons will be sufficient. The type of coffee doesn't matter. Instead of coffee, you can use coffee grounds if you collect them. Use a teaspoon to even out the coffee with the soda a bit. You need one more thing for such a plate. Take a box of matches, light 1 match, and place it on the coffee with soda. Light another match, and also place it on the coffee. Do this with a few more matches. Place them at some distance from each other. Don't worry if they go out. That's the point. The fire from the matches will be enough for the coffee to start smoldering gently. A light smoke will appear. This smoke is a super effective remedy for mosquitoes and other insects. It acts as a repellent. Wherever you place such a plate, you can be 100% sure that no mosquito will appear nearby. And that's exactly what you want. The gentle scent of smoldering coffee is very relaxing, but mosquitoes stay far away from it. This is how you catch all the mosquitoes in the area. My grandma showed me how to make a simple and effective mosquito trap. Get a bucket, pour about 1 liter of warm water into it. Add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and mix thoroughly until the sugar dissolves. Then add 1 tablespoon of dry yeast, which will attract mosquitoes. To this mixture, add 1 teaspoon of dish soap and mix well again. Place the bucket inside a larger cardboard box. Remember not to close the box completely. Leave it slightly open so mosquitoes can fly inside. The mosquitoes will be attracted by the carbon dioxide released by the fermenting yeast. The dish soap changes the surface tension of the water, causing the mosquitoes to drown. Place the trap outside, for example, in the garden or on the terrace, where mosquitoes are most active. Thanks to this simple solution, I can enjoy peaceful evenings without annoying insects. Try it yourself and see how effective such a homemade mosquito trap can be. A quick and effective way to relieve itchy mosquito bites. This trick will make the bite mark disappear and bring relief. Mosquito bites come with many inconveniences. Blisters appear on the skin, accompanied by itching. Here's what to do to keep the bites from bothering you. You will need 2 ingredients and a jar. The first is cotton wool. The second, slightly more important, is mouthwash. It's crucial that it contains menthol and eucalyptus, as these have soothing and aromatic properties. Now, take the jar and put the cotton wool in it. However, you need to prepare it properly first. From a large piece of cotton wool, form several or even a dozen small balls. Put these balls into the jar. Take the mouthwash and pour it into the jar with the cotton wool, ensuring that each ball is soaked in the liquid. Leave them in the liquid for a few hours. After this time, apply one of the soaked cotton balls to the bite mark. This will help soothe the pain caused by the venom and make the bite marks disappear faster. Additionally, the presence of eucalyptus in the mouthwash acts as a repellent. These will be perfect for your vacation. Do it this way. Just 1 hour is enough. If you place this in your home, mosquitoes and other insects will disappear. You won't see a single fly anymore. And all without buying expensive and harmful chemicals. This way you'll get rid of insects once and for all. Just place it by the window in a room corner or on a shelf. You won't have to bother with insects anymore. Pour a cup of water into a pot. Add 5 tablespoons of regular white sugar. Water with sugar is the perfect bait for all insects. Place the pot on the stove and turn it on. When the water starts heating up, begin stirring the mixture thoroughly. The sugar must dissolve. Now, add a tablespoon of dry yeast and turn off the stove. Dissolve the yeast. Let the pot cool down. Take an empty 2-liter bottle. Cut it at 1/3 of its height. You can do this with scissors or an upholstery knife. Pour the yeast and sugar mixture into the bottle. Insert the cut-off inverted part of the bottle. There should be no cap on it. Wrap decorative paper around it. This way, not only will the trap be reliable, but also aesthetic. The scent of yeast and sugar will attract all the insects in the house. Fruit flies, house flies, mosquitoes will disappear. You won't have to worry about them anymore.